Hello, and welcome back to the sleep studio. I'm so glad you made it to your appointment so that we can assess your sleep schedule, because what's going on with that? So I am just going to be doing an intake, okay? We got a new system, and I just need information to be accurate at all times. I'm sure you don't mind. All right, so I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. No hard questions. We're just going to be assessing, your sleep patterns, all right? But we're just going to take some basic information first. We're just going to be taking some basic information. So I'm just going to have you start by spelling your name for me, okay? And that's spelled traditionally? Last name? Okay, and what is your date of birth? So let's actually talk about what your sleep is like. I want you to tell me, do you remember your dreams? Dreams or nightmares? Okay. Okay, do you wake up and write them down? Okay. Okay, so they are pretty vivid. Okay. Okay, and the people in the dreams, they're familiar, or do they seem like strange faces? Okay, people from high school. Mostly pleasant. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be typing. You can keep talking. I'll keep up. Okay. And do you usually nap during the day? Work day or weekend? Whether it's your work day or your day off, do you take a nap during the day? Okay. And when you nap, do you usually dream? Okay. Definitely no nightmares. Okay, that's a good thing. I think nightmares during naps are a nap deterrent. If I had nightmares while I napped, I wouldn't go to sleep during the day. That's really good. And how many hours would you estimate that you sleep? And I need you to be as truthful as possible. Not everybody wears like a watch or tracks their sleep, but I am a specialist, so you don't have to hide it from me. There's no right or wrong answer. You won't get in trouble. I see. Okay. Do you take anything before bed whatsoever to aid in sleeping? Prescribed or? Okay. Melatonin. Okay. And do you feel like it impacts your dreams in any way? Just that one time. Okay. But was it scary, or did it seem like a dangerous dream, or was it just nonsensible? Okay. Okay. Let me just check. that's okay. We'll definitely be able to assess if it's sleep apnea that you're dealing with. We'll just take the notes in the intake, and then definitely we'll do some tests and determine exactly what it is that you're struggling with and how we can help better assist when it comes to those very important hours that you need to be sleeping. Okay? I just wanted to look something up in regards to your chart. No, it's nothing that you need to worry about. I just wanted to double check something. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. All right. And do you ever write your dreams down, or this is something based on memory? Oh, nice. Very good memory. I am actually very jealous. I have to write my dreams down, or I will not recall. And do you ever interpret your dreams? Do you ever try to look up the meaning of them, whether it's a dream or a nightmare? I get curious myself sometimes, but I'm so analytical. I look up everything. Okay, and if you can talk me through any nightmare that you might remember. I don't mean to make you recall anything unpleasant, but if it's something that wasn't too jarring or uncomfortable to talk about, is it something that you can recall? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I understand. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It was just a nightmare. Right? I honestly think that the wonderful thing about nightmares is that they are not our reality. That's the one positive thing that I take away from my nightmares is that I'm able to wake up from them. Some people have realities that are nightmares. So when I have a bad dream, I'm thankful to wake up from that because it's not something that I'm living. So if that's something that you can take away when it comes to, having a rough time or dealing with a bad dream or an unpleasant nightmare, I think that's a good way to look at it, is that you are able to wake up from that. And that's not your actual life. That's not something that you're living every single day. It still sucks to wake up in a sweat though. Especially when you want to get out, but you're not waking up just yet. No, actually, snoring is not really much of a concern. I mean, it can be because of some health risks that people do snore, like maybe carrying extra body weight, or maybe their nasal passages aren't clear, or there's some blockage, and that can be reasons why they're snoring, but inherently, it is not a bad thing on its own. Yeah. Do you feel like that's something that you struggle with? Yeah. Okay. If that's something that you feel like you want to address, we definitely have a prescription where we can get you some snoring strips. And it's really such a non-invasive process because I know sometimes people get so worried, and understandably so. Anything that is not something that we're familiar with, we should question, right? But yeah, we definitely can get you those strips, and it'll definitely help with the snoring. No, we don't have any for dogs. Your dog is just gonna have to snore through that house, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. I think that's so funny. I used to dog sit, and I was so unfamiliar to how dogs sound so much like humans, you know? And I was dog sitting, and we both fell asleep. And that was the scariest thing. I was wondering who else was in the house with me, and it was a pup. Okay. Did you have any other concerns in regards to your sleeping? Okay. Well, I do think that 4 hours of sleep is not sufficient. I mean, scientifically speaking, it's not the healthiest amount of sleep. I do think that you can strive for more. What do you usually do before you get to sleep? What's your wind down routine? Doom scrolling. Oh, okay. So I definitely understand why you might have some more erratic dreams or nightmares. Doom scrolling definitely contributes to that because our brains are not supposed to be taking that kind of dopamine hit before we wind down for the night. Okay. Is it like Instagram, TikTok? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna write up, some procedures that would help you when it comes to, winding down at night. Yeah. And I think realistically, I would want you to start with shooting for 6 hours of sleep per night. We don't want to just jump to, you need to get 8 to 10 hours. I know that that's not realistic. And my practice here at the sleep studio is to do something realistic because we want it to stick. We don't want you to have problems with getting to bed long term. Okay, so we like to take small, realistic measures when it comes to, helping you get adjusted to a normal, healthy sleep schedule. So I think we're gonna write you up a procedure or a practice where you can get 6 hours of sleep, and then we'll work our way to 7, and then hopefully to 8, maybe 9 or 10 if we're lucky. I might be overshooting there, but I'll be happy if you get to at least 7. How's that sound? Yeah. No, I know how it is. I have a habit of watching YouTube before bed, but the videos that I watch, they are very easy on my dopamine system, and it's more so relaxing videos like some of my favorite YouTubers like Ray SMR. I don't know if you've heard of her. I'll definitely send you a link so that you can, maybe take a look. It might be something that'll help you ease into your nighttime routine and float and drift right off to bed. But again, it's not something that you have to jump right into tonight and shoot for 8 to 10 hours of sleep, because sometimes getting too much sleep can actually have adverse effects. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll wake up really groggy if you get too much sleep. And I know that you're important and have important duties, so I never want you to wake up feeling exhausted from too much sleep. That's the opposite of what we want done here. Okay, so I just want to do a couple of tests. I think that'll be helpful to just find out what things trigger you and maybe make you fall asleep. Okay. None of these tests are hard, so we have crinkle sounds, crinkle sounds, crinkle sounds, sleepy? Or is it not really having an impact on you? Is it more annoying than it is relaxing? Okay. Sometimes some things don't work. Sometimes some things work better than others. So it's okay if this one isn't the one for you. Or any of them at all. No pressure. Okay, let's try to do sloshing sounds. I thoroughly enjoy water sounds. Whether it's waves, a waterfall, a spritz of water, I even like the word sloshing. Sloshing, sloshing, sloshing. Relax, 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 relax. The sleep studio has got your back. And scratching sounds. How do we feel about the scratching sound? Scratching, 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 scratching. Scratching, scratching. Scratching, scratching. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, seven, six, 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 4, 5. So this is Pillow Potion. So this is something that is completely harmless. I think that supplements for sleep and a lot of sleep aid can sometimes do more harm than we want it to. I think that a lot of sleep aids can do more harm than good, but this is something that is completely harmless, okay? This is called a Pillow Potion, okay? It's an aromatherapy mist, relaxing, featuring lavender, patchouli, and chamomile. Lavender, patchouli, and chamomile, chamomile, lavender, 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 chamomile, patchouli, aromatherapy mist, lavender, patchouli, lavender, patchouli, patchouli, lavender, 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 chamomile, lavender, chamomile and lavender, patchouli and lavender and chamomile. Okay, so for this, my instructions are for you to spray a couple of mists onto your pillow, and you just want to spray it, holding it back, all right? Not like so close up on your pillow, but a light mist. And just a couple, 2 to 3 mists, okay? And you'll spray that on your pillow. And I think you'll have great success. So from what we can see, you don't have any bad sleep condition. You're actually very healthy. And I think you have a healthy relationship with sleep. We just have to put a stop. We have to put a stop to the doom scrolling, okay? And I want you to look at positive things before bed. A lot of times when we're on social media, we're doing a lot of comparing. We're doing a lot of consuming of sometimes harmful content, even unintentionally. So, I want you to stop using social media at least 1.5 hours before bedtime. Does that sound doable? I know you can. I believe in you. Alright, so let me get you all written up. I'm going to get you your prescription. I'm sending you home with this bottle, but I do want you to just go pick up a couple of things that'll help you get some more rest, okay? We're going to get you an eye mask, and that's going to help block out the light because I know sometimes you can be sensitive to light, okay? So, did you have any questions for me? Oh no, I have no concerns. I know you'll be able to accomplish this. And you'll be able to pick up the nose strips as well, okay? Don't forget those. But I promise you, snoring is not a big concern that you should have. I promise it's completely normal. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah, it's completely normal. And it's okay if you can't read the script. It's actually understandable that you can't read it. I scribble on there, but luckily the pharmacists don't know exactly how to assist you. No worries. Alright, my dear, thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to schedule you out for 4 weeks, okay? So you're going to get an email, and at your earliest convenience, if you can just confirm your appointment, because I'm actually looking forward to hearing about the progress you've made. I have high hopes for you. And my main goal is that you're having a healthy night of sleep and feeling the best you can feel so that you can be the best that you can be. Exactly. Alright, it was really great seeing you. And I'm looking forward to chatting with you soon.